Tuesday, the client has college from 3:50 till 5. The client has football training today after college at 7 p.m. I would not recommend any exercise after college because of this and the time it will take to recover from yesterday's session. From the session. The client does have a late start for college, and therefore I would recommend fartlek training in the morning in order to increase agility, cardiovascular endurance and speed. This can also be suited to simulate a game situation. Because I did not know how the tactic was of the client's team, because I did not know the tactics of the client's team and at what point he would change speed in the game, I will leave this to the client to decide. I would recommend the whole exercise lasts for 30 to 45 minutes as it can be tiring. Wednesday, college from 8:30 to 11:45. I believe this should be a rest day for the client due to the exercise done on the prior 2 days. The client will need a break both mentally and physically. I believe the client should improve flexibility and balance, as usual on rest days. The client should also work on the full range of his ankle. Flexibility should be increased using a resistance band and holding stretches for 40 to 55 seconds, and balance should be improved by maintaining any pose from the Berg balance test for 60 seconds. For full range of movement at the ankle, the client should use a balance ball and move his ankle around within a comfortable range. This day should also be used to complete any college work. Thursday, college, 12:30 till 2. The client has worked on his lower body previously in the week, and I believe he should also work on his upper body to help achieve his goal of overall gaining muscle mass. But in this session we will also help him to increase his strength. This day the client should work on chest and arms. The client should be working at 50 to 75% of his 1 rep max, according to Charlotte. This workout consists of mainly resistance training, of which their sets will range from 2 to 4 and reps will range from 6 to 12. The warm-up should consist of stretching of the whole upper body, as there will be muscles used to support the other muscles in some of these exercises. An example of an exercise is incline barbell bench press, 3 sets and 10 reps, dumbbell bench press of 4 sets and 8 reps, standing easy bar curl of 2 sets and 6 reps, lying tricep extensions of 4 sets and 6 reps, barbell wrist curls of 3 sets and 12 reps, and barbell reverse wrist curls of 3 sets and 8 reps. Friday, college from 8:30 to 11:45. The client has a football game on this day, starting at 5 p.m, and will likely be completed around 7 or later. Because of the time the game starts and the time taken to get to the pitch, I don't think the client should partake in any exercise at risk of there not being enough recovery time or injury. I believe the client should do some light stretching and some skill-related activity that he will be doing in the game, for example passes or controlling passes. Saturday. On this day the client is meeting with friends at 12. Considering the late finish of his football game, I believe the client should have a rest day. After meeting with friends, the client should do some flexibility, balance and ankle recovery, just as Wednesday. So flexibility should be increased using resistance band and holding stretches for 40 to 55 seconds. Balance should be improved by maintaining any pose from the Berg balance test for 60 seconds. For full range of movements at the ankle, the client should use a balance ball and move his ankle within a comfortable range. Sunday. I would recommend the client studies gameplay on this day in preparation for his game on Monday. This will help the client to understand gaps that can be found in the opposition's defense and attack through them, creating more scoring opportunities for the client and the team. Week 6. Monday, 8:30 to 3:45. The client has a football game at 6 p.m. Considering the time it takes the client to get to the pitch, I do not believe the client has enough time to partake in exercise, as he will not have enough time to recover before the game. I would recommend the client stretches and focuses on ankle recovery. After training for a short amount of time, I would also recommend that he uses this time to complete any work that needs to be done for college. college from 3:50 to 5. On this day, the client has no football training and a late start for college. Therefore, I'd recommend he does his last plyometric session for the program on this day. His workout will be the same as previous weeks, with either sets or reps increased for a higher intensity. After the exercise, I would recommend that the client uses rice to rest his ankle to allow for any inflammation to decrease, allowing him to go to college with less or no pain. The warm-up should be more dynamic, as the client's movements will not be static like the resistance training done in prior weeks. The warm-up should consist of toe touches, calf raises, leg swings, and etc. An example of this workout would be lateral box hopping of 3 sets and 10 reps, front box jumps of 3 sets and 8 reps, jump rope of 2 sets and 200 reps, step-ups and knee drives of 2 sets and 20 reps, and scissor jumps of 3 sets and 8 reps. Note that step-ups and knee drives are on each side, and lateral box hopping is also on each side. Wednesday, college from 8:30 to 11:45. The client has an early finish for college on this day. Therefore, I believe the client should do an abs, shoulder and back circuit. This will help the client gain more muscle mass, which is the main goal he wants to complete by the end of the 6-week program. Therefore, we will mainly be focusing on muscular hypertrophy as opposed to strength as well. The client should be working 50 to 70% of his 1 minute max. Sets will range from 3 to 4, and reps will range from 8 to 12. A warm-up should include a stretch of the whole upper body in order to prepare the muscles. An example of the workout would be wide grip lat pull downs of 4 sets and 8 reps, hyperextensions of 4 sets and 10 reps, seated DB shoulder presses of 3 sets and 10 reps, reverse fly machine of 3 sets and 12 reps, dumbbell shrugs of 3 sets and 10 reps, and the plank for 45 seconds. Thursday, college from 12:30 till 2. I believe the client should have a rest on this day, as he has not rested for 3 days now, and exercise has been intense. On this rest day, I would recommend the client continues to improve his flexibility, balance, and ankle recovery. Flexibility can be improved by using resistance bands, which will help to reach deep into the muscles after the workout on Tuesday. These stretches should be held for 45 to 60 seconds. Balance can be improved by using a balance ball and maintaining balance for 60 seconds. And ankle recovery can be done using the same method within a comfortable range of movement. College from 8:30 to 11:45, Friday. On this day, the client has training after college at 4. I believe that the client should do skill-related work before training as opposed to intense exercise. By doing this, the client can practice and perfect moves that can be done in a game and also be ready for when practice starts. After practice, I would recommend the client stretches and finishes any work that needs to be completed for college. Saturday. The same as on Tuesday on this rest day. I'd recommend the client continues to improve his flexibility, balance and ankle recovery. Flexibility can again be improved by using resistance bands, which will help to reach deep into the muscles. These stretches should be held for 45 to 60 seconds. Balance can be improved by using a balance ball and maintaining balance for 60 seconds, or using any test from the Berg balance testing. And ankle recovery can be done by using the same method within a comfortable range of movement. The client should also use this time to complete work that needs to be done for college. I believe on the final day, the client should do fartlek training, just like previous weeks. This type of training is useful as it improves agility, as there are lots of different speed changes throughout the sport. It's also specific to the client's sport and position, and again can be used to improve speed. Just as last week, because I do not know the tactics of the client's team and at what point he would change speed in a game, I will leave this to the client to decide, and would recommend the whole exercise lasts for 30 to 45 minutes.